please share your vows with Wendy.
Wendy, when I think about the journey and course of our relationship, it's just not possible to think that we weren't meant to be together. The stars actually had to align for us to have found each other and ended up right here and right now. But we're here, through the long distance, the many bus rides just to see each other for a few hours at a time, probably near 100 flights, and there's nowhere else I would rather be. I love how funny, gullible, and playful you are. Like when Jake and I convinced you that Americans keep ice creams in the fridge. Or when I make random noises and you just laugh and call me a pterodactyl. You're genuinely kind, loving, understanding, patient, stubborn, and a forgiving person. And I promise to love you, care for you, to always be faithful, and to always be there for you. Today and forever, I give you my heart, my soul, and my heart.
Great job. Well, whether he's playing the role of pterodactyl or broom, he is the perfect man for you in every way, right? And then Wendy, here you go. You can share your vows.
Dear babe, when we first started talking, I didn't know how everything would work out because we were long distance and everything felt uncertain. But you were the one who took a chance and got on a Greyhound the very next morning to see me, and that is where our journey began. The very first time I saw you getting off that bus, I couldn't help but feel the butterflies in my stomach because I was just so nervous. And between our countless nights, talking on the phone until 6 a.m., and having silly little dates with you in Toronto and Buffalo, I knew I felt very strongly about you. I will never forget about how on our first date, we ended up going to a K-pop dance class together. And let's be honest, neither of us could dance very well, and we just spent our time checking each other out. And it's very funny that everyone knows you as K-pop man now, because when I first met you, you definitely had sleeves on both arms. And as years passed by, the sleeves started disappearing. But that only made me love you more. You have always been comfortable in your own skin and have always been such a caring and considerate friend to everyone around us. Your creativity and enthusiasm about work and your sincere and kind attitude towards friends constantly inspire me. Being together with you, I've become a more patient and considerate person. I'm always learning day by day to become a better person, and even though I'm absolutely terrible at taking criticism, I love that you never fail to challenge me to be a better listener and to be more understanding. I've always had a bigger pride between the two of us, and I know how much you love me every time you decide to come to me first, even if it actually isn't entirely your fault. You never let me go to bed upset, and I will always be thankful for that. You've always made me feel loved and safe, and that is one of the biggest reasons my love for you has never changed. With that being said, I promise I will always stay committed to you and to us. I promise to always be your friend and to listen and understand your feelings. I promise to learn to put down my pride and to learn to be someone you can always lean on, no matter how much time has passed. I promise to organize and hang up all your tank tops, as long as you build all my IKEA furniture and get rid of bugs and take out the trash. I'm so excited to take our next steps in life together as a married couple, and I hope to build a beautiful family with you and to be your lovely wife.
Very beautiful, heartfelt words, both of you. And I love the chemistry between you and the natural ability you both have to see all the positives in the other. That is a great trait to take and run with for all your years together. Well, now Wendy and Abe have chosen to exchange rings as symbols of their love for one another. These eagerly sought after rings are very appropriate symbols of your union. In fact, I find they serve as a great metaphor for marriage. Because they're made of precious metal, they are pure, just as your love and faithfulness to each other must always be. And then as circles, they have no ending, just as your spoken promises to each other today are for the rest of your lives. So Abe, please place this ring on Wendy's finger. And as you continue to hold hands, please repeat after me. Wendy, with this ring,
Wendy, with this ring,
I choose you as my wife.
I choose you as my wife.
I give you my name
I give you my name
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
I will love you and care for you,
I will love you and care for you,
always and forever.
always and forever.
And when you can place this ring on Abe's finger, and kindly repeat after me. Abe, with this ring,
Eve, with this ring,
I choose you as my husband.
I choose you as my husband.
I give you myself
I give you myself
and all that I am.
and all that I am.
I will love you and care for you,
I will love you and care for you,
always and forever.
always and forever.
And now as we prepare to conclude and offer a final word of encouragement to this couple, you really all are a part of their extended family, every one of you. And so Abe and Wendy, as you take a moment to look at your friends and loved ones, they're the ones who will be there for you through life's various seasons to offer you their encouragement and support and to do whatever they can to help you succeed. So we're all collectively committed to walking alongside you. And as you begin this wonderful journey called marriage, may the sun shine upon you and brighten and warm your future. May each day bring with it more joy and optimism than the last. And when you experience the inevitable challenges and difficulties of marriage, as we mentioned, and will be there, our hope and prayer for you is that you would actually grow closer together through those opportunities because of the grace and understanding and forgiveness that you lavish upon each other. Most important of all, never stop being best friends. You are soulmates. Your hearts are now joined together as one, and so may your love for each other be pure and eternal. And now, for as much as you, Abe, and you, Wendy, have committed yourselves to a marriage relationship and have witnessed to stand before God in His company, and thereto have given and pledged your love each to the other, according to the privileges given to me by the state of California, it really is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. We all know you've been waiting very patiently for. You may kiss your wife. Well, I'm going to introduce the couple in a moment. Right after I do, before they recess, they're going to formally greet their parents in the front row as a married couple. But before that happens, I would like to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Chung.